Good morning, everyone. Got Uncle Hoku, Team Dog Chris, Kevin Scott. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 3632. Hyper focus today. Two, 6, 8. Four, 5, 9. One, 3, 4. Three, 6, 9. Ace, deuce. Four, 6, 10. So I'm not very chatty this morning. I apologize. It's been a long week. Yesterday kind of sucked with the rolls as well. We got some people watching so far. Make sure you say hi in the chat. Two, 4, 6. Morning, Glenn. Three, 4, 7, double pitch. Two, 6, 8. 5-5. By 5 again. Three, 5, 8. One, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go with one more throw here. Three, 2, 5. Okay, let's get this show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 550 of the Level Up program and day number 44 of the Level Up challenge here. And hey, if you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice of shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue car craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Demon Dog Chris. And it'd be Kevin Scott coming in next, followed up by Undisciplined Glenn. We got Rody, Craps Texas, and Tool 8 Craps Joel. So good morning to all. Make sure you click on that live tab on Crapsee, and that'll bring you over to the table that we are using today. We took a severe hit yesterday. So I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to divide that bankroll up into 3, maybe 4 shooters. We'll go 4 shooters approximately. And just a little bit under 4 shooters. And I'm still going to play blue car craps style play, but we're going to use that a little bit larger bankroll. We need to get some of that money back, and we need to get above that 5,000 mark today. So if I can make some massive money, that would be awesome. We have 27 wins coming into today's show, only 16 losses. So the losses are getting kind of high compared to what they normally were with my normal throwing in that. So we've had a couple, like I said, a couple bad days coming in, but by the way, let's go through our weather report here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. We got 31 degrees, feels like 31, so there's 0 wind chill today. And tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, same time as it is right now, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I'll be doing my shooter competition video. I will be sponsored by Arnell at Dice Grinder, so make sure you check on Dice Grinder's website. And I believe Casino Gaming TV will hold it as well. And I'll be doing my rollout for Arnell and the whole craps world to witness. So hopefully we do well. And hopefully today we do well so we can earn some of that money back. So let's get started. We got 18 people on Crapsee ready to go. We got 18 people watching. Make sure you do say hi in the chat. My involvement in the chat may be limited today because I want to really focus on getting these throws down so we can get in a good rhythm and hopefully prepare for tomorrow. So I'm going to start off with the pass line game, a come out game. But, oops, nah, I did that again. A come out game that Slim actually shared with me through email last night. And he's going to have me start off with a $35 pass line bet. And he's also going to have me start with a craps check of $10. And he'll have me put a $5 yo out there. So 6, 5, 11 for $5. And that totals up to 15 over here, 35 in there. So that gives us an extra $20 to kind of play around with. So let's go with 5, 5, 5 on our ATS, and then we'll have like $5 extra with whatever's left there. So we'll call that all bet set. And dice out. Good morning, Arnell. Good morning, Jeff. So here we go. 3, 6, 3, 2, dice out. And we're going to start off with a double pitch. That's a 3, 4, 7. And that's going to be a pass line winner, come out natural. And that's going to be a roll extender in Hawaii craps terms. So 3, 6, 3, 2, double pitch, 3, 4, 7. So we're going to make a couple dollars on that, $5 on that come out there. And Slim says if we get a 7 on that come out, we're going to go to a $40 pass line bet then. And he says go to a $10 any craps again. And a $5 yo again. And we'll go again 5, 5, 5 with that ATS. Again, we'll call this 3, 6, 3, 2. And dice out. And we got a 3, 1, 4. That's the Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. So 3, 6, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4. It would be an explosion on that right die. Good morning, Mad Hatter. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice that we're going to go with. And like I said, we're going to go higher bankroll this morning to see if we can get some of that money back. So we'll just go 640 across. And I'm going to go including on that. So we'll make that a buy bet on the 4. And let's call it all bet set. And dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we got a 5, 6 Yo Chef. Another roll extender. No help to me other than for that ATS. 3, 6, 3, 2 and a 5, 6 Yo. Again, both dice off axis on that one. And that's going to be a drift left of the dice. So no help for me. And we'll call that all bet set. And dice out. We got 3, 6, 9 Triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. 3, 2, 3, 6. Oops, that was not a 3, 2, 3, 6. It was a 3, 6, 3, 2. Let me change that really quick. 3, 3632. There we go. And 369 result. Again, right die off axis. And that's an implosion. And that's going to allow us to do 110 inside pressure. And we'll drop an extra $15 on that 10, extra $15 on that 4. 3632. And all bets out. Dice out. And we got a 156 KitchenAid mixer. So that is going to be hit number 2. So we will make a profit on this shooter. We'll come down on our bets. 632 and a 156. $75 brought back to the rack. So let's bring our bets down. And we'll go 96 across. It's gonna be $136 on the table with the ATS stuff. 3632. Good morning, Craps guy, David Clark. And we'll call that all bets out. 24 people playing along here. Days out. And 6-1. So we came down just at the right time. And that is an ouch. So we made some profit on that one. Again, play the short game, everyone. Hope for a long roll. If I roll anything like that tomorrow, that will not get me too far in the tournament. Again, like I said, I think a minimum roll of 12 is what I'm looking for here. In order to move on to the competition tomorrow. So again, 3632. We'll try this one more time. And again, we're going to go with a $35 pass line bet. And we're going to go $10 any craps, $5 yo. 10. I will go 5 on that ATS. And let's go all back set. Dark up, dice out. $538, the great babe. So it's marked at point of 8. And that throw was probably the most comfortable throw that I've had all day so far. So hopefully we continue that style of throw. Although that is a left eye off axis, there's an explosion on the right side. And what do we made? We made $800 on that last one. So let's go 640 across. We're gonna put half of that out there. So let's take that 8 and put money on the 8 as well. And we'll do a 32 across on here. So start off with 105 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 126 on that 6 and 8. 3632. And all bets that. Dice out. Two, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Hit number 1, and that was another very comfortable throw. Both dice landed close to the back wall. They didn't split apart too far. 2, 4, 6. So That was $147 brought back to the rack. Again, we're going to go 110 inside. We'll go $15 on that 10, 15 on that 4. 3632. Good morning, SJ. Good morning, Greg. We'll call that all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4-4 hard 8. That'll be a square pair and the winner 8. So the puck will come off. That is hit number 2, so we'll be able to bring our bets down as well. Now the come out game with the pass line is going to be to own separate bets. So we're almost playing like 2 different strategies here all at once. So we won $35 on that come out. So first of all, let's do this one. So let's bring our bets down. We're going to go 96 across. We'll go up and off with that. And since we won that pass line, we're going to now go to $50 on the pass line. And we'll go $15 on the any craps. And we're still stick with $5 on the yo. Good morning, Brian. Brian Stoll, you're new to the chat. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ here. 3632. Looking for a new point. Thanks out. The left one stuck, but we'll take it. 369, the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So it's marked a point of 9 now. Again, 3632, and that's going to be another right side implosion. So that right die is going off axis, and normally it's my left eye that goes off axis. So, let's see how that goes. But anyhow, mark it at point of 9. All of our bets will turn back on. 3632. Third dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. 28 people playing along here on Crapsee. 25 people watching. Dice out. I did split apart a little bit of my fingers when he left my hand, but we got a 628, the Duracell 8. He says, go out, support free live content, give it a thumbs up where deserved, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 628. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that 8 to look like $30. That's an increase of 2 units. Three, 6, 3, 2. It took everything down, be at 35.26, which is definitely over our win goal. So we're going to keep on going here because we're trying to get back up to $5,000 mark. So hopefully make some big money today. 3632 days out. Yeah, we got magic aces. I'll take that. 112. My left eye came off kind of violently off the back wall there. 632, 112, and it's going to be an explosion on that right die again. So no help for us other than the ATS. 3632. That's awesome, Greg. And all that's set. Face out. Let's take cross on this again. We got a 426. It is a holy cannoli 426. And that would be after Giuseppe. And that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. We'll make that 6 look like $30. 36.32. 33.62 if we lost all of our money right now, so that would put us at our win goal no matter what. So we're at our win goal. We're just going to try to keep on increasing our bets here and get more money back to the rack. Major recovery from the last couple of days. Actually, from yesterday and 2 days prior to that. 36.32. This out. We got a repeater win. Aces, magic aces, 112. 3632, 112 result. Three, 6, 3, 2. Let's call that all bet set. I saw 30 people playing along. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. Another hit for us. 3, 6, 3, 2. And still that right die is getting off axis. Double pitch on the left side. Let's make that 10 look like a quarter. And make it a buy bet. 3, 6, 3, 2. All bet set. Dice out. And we got a 1, 3, 4. Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. That one felt kind of like a dud of the dice, but that's gonna be another single pitch of the dice. 3, 6, 3, 2. 1, 3, 4. Primary on top on the right side, so that right side does stay on axis this time. Let's make that 4 buy bet. Make that look like a quarter as well. 3, 6, 3, 2. Need a 3 and a 5, as well as the 11 and the 12. All bet set. Dice out. And we got a 6, 1, 7. So that'll be the end of that roll. And that is an ouch. We did hit double digits, barely. Six, 1, 7. That one felt like I rushed that toss, like I rushed a release. So we gotta slow that down a little bit. But anyhow, we made $178 on that roll, brought us back to $33.96. So that does put us in prop and goal at goal for the day, but we're gonna keep on going. Again, like I said, we're gonna try to make all that money back that we lost over the last 3 days here. One hand clapping, says Mad Hatter. So again, let's get the come out game started up again. $35 pass line. And a $10 any craps, a $5 yo, 555 on the ATS. We're going to play those bets separately as one game, and then we'll play the box numbers as game number 2. So let's call that all bet set. Days out. Three, 4, 7, double pitch of the dice. Pass line winner come out natural. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2, and we got a 3, 4, 7. So we'll profit $5 on that roll. It's our second winner. Come out a 7 for the day. Let's repeat those bets, and then we're going to drop an extra $5 on that pass line. That $5 profit we made, we'll put it up on the pass line there. 6, 3, 2. Oh, that's that. That's out. And we got a 5, 6 yo shop. So that is going to be nice for us because we got $5 on the yo. Plus we get paid out on the pass line. So that's 3, 6, 3, 2 and 5, 6 yo. So now I gotta look at my notes to see where we go at with our come out game on this now. So if we throw a yo, we go to $65 on that pass line. And we are going to go with $15 on the any craps. And we will stick with $5 on the yo. So there we go. Okay, Buckeye's putting it in the chat there as I'm looking at the notes, so that's good. So it was $105 we won on that one. So some nice money back to the rack. I did get your email and I did reply to it, Slim. So let's go all that set and dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out. They did cross on me. We got a 1, 5, 6, the KitchenAid mixer. So it's marked at point of 6. In 3, 6, 3, 2, and we got a 1, 5, 6 result. Marked at point of 6. So let's do the 640 across again, and we'll place the 6 as well. And let's do 64 across now. Some of the profits from that last shooter. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call that all bet set. They set. Oh, 167. That hurt. That is an ouch. I was hoping they get at least one hit here because I was going to do a one hit and down on that one, but 3632. We'll go 167 result. So that one's going to set us back a little bit. Much all the money that we gained and then some for the day. Saw 2702, so we're down about 347 So let's stick with the 3632. I'm going to change my grip. Now we're going to go to the Erie style grip. Good morning, Mike. And again, we'll start it over here, $35 pass line. And $10 any craps, $5 yo, go 555. And I'm actually going to change it to a 5423 with a Erie style grip. We'll see if we can drop those dice in nice at the other side of the table. We'll go all back set. Dice off. And we got 314. Big Joe. Craps Master Journey. Marking the point of 4. By 423. 314 results. Again, I'm not really liking the action of the dice on that back wall there. Mike says it's 67 degrees in California. 5423. And again, we're going to go 640 across, including the point. Sorry, Slim. We'll go all but set. Dice out. Six five mid-bow, yo. Chiro coming to us from above. 423 65 yo. Bets will remain the same. 5 4 2 3. And Joel says in Idaho, it's 34, feels like 23. Oh, that's out. Nice out. We gotta get on a different track record here, guys. Different track record. Primary, front side, both dice. That hurts. Gotta figure this stuff out before tomorrow here. 5 4 2 3. Go back to our regular grip. $35 pass line. $10 craps. $5 yo. 555 ATS. And all bets out. It's out. 369 triple D. Let's mark that point at 9. 5423 and 369. So I got my shooter competition tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Central Time. Tomorrow night I might be going to Green Bay. Depends on how well I do on my taxes today, because I have my taxes I have to get done today. And if I save some money, because I know I'm going to owe this year. So if I saved enough and I have enough left over, I'll be able to go to Green Bay for my birthday supper. It's going to be my birthday on Monday. Let's go 640 across again. Including, and that leaves us 1292 in the rack. Now we're gonna keep that. So hopefully we have enough money to go, and then we'll take a trip to Olive Garden, and then we'll probably hit the casino after that, if we have enough money left over after doing the taxes. Okay, so 2-2 hard 4, a hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to cruise Brian from Holy Roller. 4-2-3. 2-2 hard 4 result. Yeah, calm down, huh? Thanks, Jen. Getting to the age now where I don't know if I'm going to remember my birthday. Yeah, that's funny. Let's go 160 cross pressure. 5-4-2-3. And all bet set. Do you want me to answer that question, Joe? I'm trying to be nice here today. Just teasing. You're not that much older than me. A little bit, not much. The left one popped up. We got a 5-4, hard 9 to winner 9. So the puck will turn off. Not a pretty throw, but I'll definitely take the result. 5-4-9. Mad header. Turns off. We're gonna bring our bets down. No, we're gonna Dallas draw down it. We're gonna go down to 320 across bet level, and make sure those bets are turned off. We're gonna go to level 2 on our bets here now. So it's gonna be $50 on the Pats line, and it's gonna be 15 on the craps, and that's a $5 yield. I know, Jen. I'm just blasting today. I'm using the blue collar craps style of regression, 2 hits and down type thing. But I'm just trying to get some money back. And if I have to rebuy, I'm fine with that, because we're down so far the way it is already. So, but thank you for noticing. Joe got us all beat. Joe is not the oldest person in this chat. I will guarantee you that. 5-4-2-3, and I am definitely not the oldest in this chat either. I'm probably mid-level on the chat age here, but maybe a little bit higher than mid, but about mid. 5-4-2-3. This out. And we got a 415 trucking camper. So let's mark that point of 5. Again, 5-4-2-3. You get a 415 result. Maybe not Dan. Dan's up there. Probably not the oldest in the chat, though. 5423. Let's turn back on. And we'll go all bet sets here. I saw 27 people playing along, 28 people watching, 12 thumbs up. Here we go. One, 6, 7. Very discouraging. Okay, we had one double-digit roll today. The rest of them we can't break 5, 4, 5. Kevin 69. Good number there, Kevin 69. 3236. Change dice 3236. Go with the blue dice if we get a little bit longer roll here. That's right, Slim. Today's gonna be a bad session. Don't resist it, just flow with it. It's not gonna be a bad session here. We're gonna turn things around here one way or the other. Again, like I said, we need to get things in a good frame of mind for tomorrow. $35 pass line. And 555 on ATS. We got $10 craps and $5 yo. 3236 is the dice set. Hatters is ready to go and get a scooter. Dice all those there. Or 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point up 9. Three, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 9. Result. And it's a 1 dice off axis. Yes, the right side. Okay, that's correct. It just didn't look right to me for some reason. 3, 2, 3, 6. Again, we got the 640 across. And we'll call that all bet set. It's out. Here we go. One, 5, 6. KitchenAid mixer. Hit number 1. 3, 2, 3, 6. 1, 5, 6. Left die and right die off. Axis double implosion. And that'll allow us to go 110 inside pressure. We never had anything on that 9. Okay. And $18 on the 4. And on that 10. Good morning, Dan. 3, 2, 3, 6. Your ears must have been burning. We were just talking about you a few seconds ago. And all that's set. I remember the Howdy Doody show, Mad Hatter. I barely remember it. And we got 213 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 236 213 results. Double fetch. No help for us. 3236. Johnny Quest. I remember Johnny Quest as well. Dan was doing his hair. Hoping it was good. We're talking about age, about who's the oldest in the chat. And somebody brought your name up and I said, I don't think that you are the oldest, but we call it wisdom, Dan. We call it wisdom. We'll call off that set. And I thought, good morning, John. John is feeling it. Is it? And I'm feeling John's presence as well. The Bruce. Two, 3, 6, 2, 5, 7, Bruce. Thank you, John. Uncle Hoku is the youngest in the chat. Look at that. Go for craps. Good morning. Oh, man. You're welcome. Happy to play his part this morning. You are awesome, John. 3632. We're gonna blast the bankroll here. We're not gonna do any come out game here. Wait till point is established and we're gonna rail dump. And Jen saying draw down instead of pressure. And let's go all bet set. 3632. This is our last rail dump of this session here. And either we get the money back or we start over the new bankroll on Monday. 358, great babe. And the dice set down nice there. Marking a point of 8. Six, 3, 2, 3, 5, 8. $60 mentally 40s, physically 70s, says Craps, Texas. Okay, we are railed up in this last one here. We're gonna go 1280 across minus $13 because we don't have 1280. We'll be close. 3632. And dice out. Three, 6, 9, triple D. Dice stuff for Dan. Three, 6, 3, 2, and a 3, 6, 9 result. Right die off axis again. And that's 280 made on that. Let's go 220 inside pressure. And let's go with at least $60, $30 on the 10. Let's drop a 10, $25 on the 10 and 4. And let's bring that 4 up to where it should be. Empty the rack. So we did a rack empty again. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 3632. And I'll bet that. Face out. John, mentality of 40. He's still a dumbass kid that thinks anything's possible. You thought about me as you're having a snack, or you thought about me being the snack last night? Do I know how string cheese is made? I do believe I have some idea how string cheese is made. I do know how it tastes when it's fresh, though. Face out. And we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. In fact, all of you people who came on the Craps for the Cure this last year had the option to try relatively fresh string cheese and cheese curds straight from Wisconsin. And John actually learned what a squeaky cheese curd actually is. He didn't think it was possible. I actually sent him a video. Cheese curds were a matter of hours old, and I sent him a video. That was funny. Music to his ears, he says. So, okay, call it all but set. Dice out. 3632. 347. There we go. We did a complete rail dump. It is a note. So let's do a rebuy, and then we're going to do one more shooter for the day. That was a double pitch of the dice. 7 ouch. Nostrils. Jen is sad for me. It's kind of one of those slumps I'm going through here, Jen. Okay, we're going to do a rebuy. So we're going to first, yeah, I've gone how many sessions here before we did the rebuy in that. So we're going to start with $5,000. And that $5,000 will put us at, where are we at going to be? We're going to be at level 5 of the program. So we'll start off with 320. Let's do our come out game like Slimhead sent over to me, $35 pass line bet. We'll $10 any crafts, $5 yo. This will be our last shooter of the day. That's right, John. I'm going to be okay. I'll bet that here. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And this is going to be a monster roll that we're all waiting for. Or 5, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Let's mark that point of 9. Okay, we're going to go 320 across. Oh, shoot, I never did my ATS bet, but that's all right. 320 across. And again, we're going to go 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bets. So we're going to keep the bets going, our rolls going a little bit faster now. We're getting to the end of the show here. Okay, so 2-2 hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. 4, 2, 3, and we got 2-2 hard 4. Hit number 1. And that's going to be 96 across pressure. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets out. Ace out. And we got a 1, 3, 4, Big Joe, Raps Master Journey. 4, 2, 3, and a 1, 3, 4. Hit number 2. We can come down on our bets now. Well, $210 profit so far. So let's go down. We'll go 160 cross. We'll do a Dallas drawdown here. 10 brought back to rack 195 on the table with that pass line bet. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. This out. That was 2 4s in a row. Now we got a 5, 3, 8. That's a great babe. Yeah. Let's make that 8 look like 42. We'll make this 6 look like 42. No, we're not. That's gonna be a drawdown. 96 across. There we go. So 245 brought back 116 on the table. That's what I was supposed to do. And we gotta put some in at 9. So 131 on the table. All about set. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Four, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on to them. Daddy Joe. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 4, 6, 10. That throw looked pretty. Looked pretty. Dice were tight together. They were rotating the same revolutions there. Let's make that 10 look like 25. Make the 4 look like 25. Tight together, same revolutions came down and it close to the back wall. All bet set. That's all. The left one rolled back a little bit. We have an aces, magic aces, 1, 1, 2. And of course, I did not do my ATS bet, so this is probably where we're going to hit the darn thing. No help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. All but set. They sucked. I have a table we can deliver to your house there, John. Jen, I have your tabletop about almost a little over half done. Try working at this weekend a little bit again. 426. It is a holy cannoli. 426. Five, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6 results. Make this 6 and 8 look like 30. 4, 2, 3. All bets out. It's out. High bounce, another 8. 5, 3, 8. Great peep. If you haven't noticed, I changed my landing zone. And I changed the angle on the dice when I'm setting the dice. So that's the change that I made on this shooter here. So hopefully it makes a little bit of a difference there. Make that egg look like $48. Increase of 3 units. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all but set. This out. Ooh, that was a little bit to the right of where I wanted to throw. 5, 6 seal chef. Four, 2, 3, 5, 6 yo. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. That's out. Magic aces again. Another repeater win on those aces. That's our 4th set of aces for the day. 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Thank you, Jen. And all but that. This out. Three, 2, 5. The Justice Jen 5. So we're down to that 3. Like I said, we didn't do any bets on ATS, so this is probably when I'm going to hit the darn thing. At least some of you guys will be able to get some of that money back there. I could try to do some blues there, Mad Hatter, if I can get some a playlist together this weekend on that. Let's go to $25 on that 5. And whoops, we're going to go $25 on the 9 as well. Okay, we'll go all but set. This out. 349 brought their backs to rack on the shooter. 213 on the table. This out. Wow. Another magic aces. 3rd time on this shooter. Can we make it a double repeater win? Who knows? About 3 times your 2 is this damn. So, Dice Dr. Dan took Mary and I on a little road trip the day after everybody left into Crapsee from the Cure this last year. Went to Oatman, Arizona. And on the way back, we went into the town where Hoover Dam was at. And we stopped at a gas station, had to use the restroom and all that stuff. And Dan goes in, buys something from the convenience store. And just as he's walking out, he stops. He turns around. He looks at the person at the counter. He goes, you know, I hear you guys have some kind of dam around the area. Can you tell me something about it and how to get there? Guys, the people just kind of looked at him kind of goofy, like it was kind of funny. He had to be there. He just had a straight face, like he was just clueless on what kind of dam it was. I'm sure he's sitting at home right now laughing. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce, and that will be the small. Like I said, I will hit the damn thing when I'm not betting it. 4, 2, 3, Ace Deuce results. So we walk outside, and Mary's like, did Dan just say that? Did he just say that? And I just started laughing. I'm like, yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. That's Dan's humor. Dan made an ass out of me at Oatman, Arizona. That's, if you guys don't know what Oatman, Arizona, it's a small, old mining town that was deserted, and they took everything with them except for the donkeys and left the donkeys there, and all the donkeys walk around wild in the town. It's kind of a fun town. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go all that set. I'll let up half that screen green. Okay, so yeah, we had a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So if you ever get a chance, go to Oatman, Arizona. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little town. You can do it for pretty cheap. Okay, so that was a 6. Let's make that 6 look like $48. 3, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3. All that set. Set. Two, 4, 6, another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Okay, let's make that 6 look like 72. 5, 4, 2, 3. Just got to buy food for the donkeys and the people that drive you to the place called Oatman, Arizona. The drive, Jen, was about an hour and a half drive, I would say. It was pretty cool, though. You got to drive through the mountains outside of Las Vegas. Pretty cool. We actually met a donkey in the middle of the mountain as we came through around a corner. Kind of surprised Dan a little bit. It was one of the rogue donkeys. And that's going to be the end of the roll. 437. That is an ouch. So we made some money on that shooter there. But let's look through our statistics for the day here so we get this entered in. I don't know if that was a heater, John. That was not heater in my terms. My terms, if we hit 30 or more, that's considered a heater for me. It's better than I have been doing basically as of recently. But anyhow, here's our rolls for today. 6.6 SOR, 5.3 SRR, 2 come out 7s. We only had an 11 and a 16. The rest of them were 6 rolls or less. Pretty subpar. Fives are really low today. We had high fours, massive high twos. Sixes were a little bit better expected. Nines are a little bit better than expected. Box numbers, inside numbers were all low. 410s were low. Come out sevens are low. Horns are high. Fields are high. Hardways are low as well. Our 1,000 challenge dice roll results here. And this is through the end of yesterday. 2,263 throws, 9.45 SOR. SRR is at a 6.54. BSR is at a 6.40. Thank you, Greg, for that. I don't know if I would do the Moan drive again there. I'll drive for you next time, Dan, if you want me to. That would have been a fun drive. I know some of those corners kind of scared you a little bit, but it was a fun drive. But anyhow, remember tomorrow morning, guys, I will be doing my shooter competition, and hopefully we'll have a couple nice rolls. I'm hoping for a 12 or better. That should hopefully get me to the next round until we get all this funk in that. But that'll be at 8 o'clock on Dice Grinders channel, and I think it'll also be hosted on the Casino Gamer TV channel as well. I think that's what Arnell usually does. But anyhow, I will be back Monday if you don't check that out tomorrow. If you guys will be kindly to join me on Monday, that would be greatly appreciated. But anyhow, have a great weekend, everybody. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great weekend. Be safe and be prosperous.